Welcome back, Master Jamal here, and today we're going to talk about another technique for practicing unconditional love. Now, I know I talked about in a different video on how to practice unconditional love, but there are so many ways to go about doing it because, mainly for the most part, everyone is different, and with how this experience and this simulation is, not everything works for everyone. You essentially would have to find your own way in all of this, which is another video I'm going to talk about. Kind of like a plug for a future video. Navigating life with the hand you're dealt, essentially. Because again, like I said, it's not a cookie cutter. There's no one size fit all anything, and not everything works for everyone. And this technique right here could work for you. And this technique is called Ho'oponopono. And I feel like I said that right this time. Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono. Yeah, Ho'oponopono. I'm saying it correctly. But essentially, Ho'oponopono is an ancient Hawaiian practice of reconciliation and forgiveness where you exercise forgiveness, gratitude, and love. So it goes something along the lines of, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And it is as simple as that, but I want to take it a step further because you can just close your eyes and get in your Zen state all day and say it. But if you don't have a direct source for where you want this, essentially this energy practice to go, you're just going to be saying it for naught. So what I would recommend you doing, again, yeah, this is going to be a real short video. What I recommend you do is you close your eyes and bring your focus to something that happened. Whether it was a conversation that didn't go so well, some kind of interaction with someone you loved, or just something you experienced in the like the pretense of you experiencing something that wasn't your fault. And you are, like I mentioned in a previous video, forgiving yourself for allowing something to happen, whether you saw the signs leading up to it or not. So you're going to focus on that with your eyes closed, and you're going to say to yourself or out loud, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. What makes this technique so powerful? Because in those three phrases, I'm sorry, is the apologizing. Please forgive me is the forgiveness part. Thank you, expressing gratitude. And I love you. That was the other piece I didn't mention before. You are expressing remorse, asking forgiveness, expressing gratitude, then expressing love. And you can take this anywhere. I've heard of this technique before. I've used it myself, and I've even with saying it myself just now, I feel a sense of peace. With some things, like even some things I've already taken, well, I guess I probably haven't fully taken care of it if I'm feeling some additional peace from it. All in all, take this with you, put it in your pocket, and use it. It could be a good practice, like your own, something to add to your routine, something to do in the morning, something to do whenever you're feeling triggered, something to do possibly even before you go to sleep. Ho'oponopono. You can write it down, and you can even add it to your scripting techniques, because when it comes to the power of words, they are extremely powerful. So whatever you script, whatever you say, whatever you think, all of that stuff matters. All of that is a form of energy. So even if you're doing your scripting and you can script it in a way for it to be, you're talking about that thing, and once you express that thing in your journal, at the end of it, you can say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And you can go even further with that. You can say, I'm sorry for the thing, please forgive me, in details, thank you, details, I love you, and more details. You can spin this however you want, because all that matters at the end of the day is that you're healing. You're doing the work that needs to be done, because so many of us out here aren't doing the work. Once upon a time, I wasn't doing the work either. And even after my my spiritual conscious, how can I say this? Because it's not being woke. And I think I said this in a different video. It's not about being woke. It's about being in a constant state of awakening. Each time you gain an experience, you're just going to be consistently leveling up. And since my catalyst event, which is, I talk about it in a different video, I'm going to link somewhere here. Since my catalyst event in 2019, there are moments where I notice I would get distracted by things that I can't control. And that's one of the things Ho'oponopono can help with, because all in all, you are the creator, you are the operator, and you're also the co-creator. So whatever you put your focus on, that's what's going to persist. Whether it be the things that you want or the things that you don't want. And it's all about mental training, emotional training, because essentially it's just spiritual warfare out here. There's a war on your attention, there's a war on your life, and there's a war on your energy. So we have to equip ourselves with techniques like Ho'oponopono to balance the energies out, because there's a lot of negative going on and it's not looking good for some people. And now I feel like I'm just rambling because with you noticing things and acknowledging it, just acknowledge it for what it is. You want to work on yourself enough to where you notice these things around you and you just notice it. It's a thing. You can't control it. All you control is yourself. So always remember to check yourself, to recenter yourself. Even if it means practicing Ho'oponopono. I'll do other videos. Actually, I'm just going to talk about that right now. In addition to a Ho'oponopono, there are other things you can do. And I suppose I could make videos on it as well. Some things that my master taught me. Well, one of my masters / mentors. There are different kinds of meditations you can do as well, and this one is just one of them. Like, I'll mention them now, just to plant seeds for it now. There are presence meditations. There's like fire breath. There's open eye meditations. There are so many things to do to recenter yourself, and this is one of those things, because you could be trying to recenter yourself, and you can feel some resistance somewhere. Somewhere within your being is like no, for whatever reason. So you focus on that and Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now, when it comes to some of these things that you are having trouble identifying, you can book me below. Just check the links in the description, and it could be anywhere from an hour, even if something is just 30 minutes. Comment and let me know your thoughts on this as well, because if you've done this before, share it. Like, share your experience with using Ho'oponopono or any of the things I just mentioned, because all the things I'm going to be talking about and sharing with you when we're working together, all these things are really important. It's all about you getting into your true authenticity while also breaking the shackles of anything holding you back. And yeah. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again.